Breaking right now at noon, the Supreme Court makes a landmark ruling saying federal law protects LGBTQ workers from discrimination. Plus, Dane County moves into phase 2 of reopening, what that means for today and what steps are next.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Thanks for joining us today. Mark is off. I'm Josh Breiter. We start this noon with breaking news. The Supreme Court has made a landmark ruling Monday protecting LGBTQ people from job discrimination. This is a resounding victory for LGBTQ rights from a conservative court. On a 6-3 vote, the court ruled the Civil Rights Act covers gay and transgender workers. The Supreme Court action is expected to have a major impact for an estimated 8.1 million workers in the country. That's because most states do not protect LGBTQ people from workplace discrimination. The ruling is considered a defeat for the Trump administration. The White House had argued that the Civil Rights Act did not extend to claims of gender identity and sexual orientation. Representative Mark Pocan released a statement himself saying, quote, "We're not protected from discrimination, or we're now protected from discrimination at our jobs, but we have much left to defend. From housing to health care, we need equity in all areas of American life." Switching our attention to the forecast, a sunny and mild day. Hattie's here now with a look at that weather. Hi, Hattie. Looks like the polar bear's enjoying it.
Yeah, Josh, polar bear's still doing laps at this lunch hour, and it's a great pool day for southern Wisconsin. We have pretty nice conditions, lots of sunshine here in Madison. I could watch this all day, but I'll give you the weather details. We have now climbed 71 here in Madison, still 69 in the Dells, 73 though in Janesville, and 72 in Prairie du Chien. There are a few isolated showers. I can count them on the map, two to be exact, one in Richland County and the other in northeastern Grant County. These showers are pretty light and have popped up just within the last couple of minutes. There is that potential again for a few light showers west of Dane County early this afternoon, but all activity should be diminishing pretty quickly. Our temperatures will reach highs in the upper 70s today, right around 78 degrees. We are going to cool down again tonight. It'll be fairly comfortable. Coming up in just a couple minutes though, we'll take a look at that temperature trend that'll take us right through the end of the week into the upcoming weekend.
All right, Hattie, thank you. New at noon, fire investigators say 17 people have been displaced following a fire on Madison's north side. Crews responded to that structure fire along East Carsons Drive and Troy Drive around 8:45 this morning. Dane County Dispatch tells News 3 Now there was thick smoke showing from one side of the building at one point. The cause of that fire is still under investigation. Protests continue in Atlanta today following the deadly police shooting of a black man on Friday night. That shooting came amid a nationwide outcry for police reform after the killing of George Floyd in police custody 3 weeks ago. Body camera footage shows two officers trying to arrest 27-year-old Rayshard Brooks after he failed a field sobriety test. A struggle happened before Brooks wrestled away one of the officers' tasers and ran. Officer Garrett Rolfe chased him, and when Brooks fired the taser, the officer fired his handgun, killing Brooks.
It was murder that was not justified.
You can't say you don't have other options. Where was he going to go?
Rolfe has been fired, and Devin Brosman, the officer who initially responded, has been placed on administrative duty. Well, Dane County has officially entered phase 2 of its Forward Dane reopening plan today. Phase 2 allows restaurants, gyms, retailers to operate at 50% capacity. Outdoor gatherings of 100 people will also be allowed, and indoor gatherings up to 50 people can happen, but people still have to maintain social distancing. K-12 and secondary schools are also allowed to operate, and playgrounds will now be open. Health officials will be evaluating their gating criteria in 2 weeks to see if Dane County can move into phase 3 of reopening. Phase 3 would allow grocery stores, restaurants, shopping centers to boost capacity limits to 70%. The county will not be able to move into phase 4 until there is a COVID-19 vaccine. The University of Wisconsin system says students, faculty, and staff will be able to return to campus for the fall 2020 semester. UW system president Ray Cross said campuses are preparing an environment that reduces risk for a safe return amid the coronavirus pandemic. Recommendations from the Plan Ahead team include only having some courses meet in person, having classes with 50 or more students move fully online, and optimizing classroom usage through evening and weekend classes. At least 9 states have reported record increases in coronavirus cases over the past 3 days. Hospitalizations in Texas have climbed more than 50% since Memorial Day. It is one of at least 14 states that have seen recent spikes in hospitalizations. At least 19 states reported increases in their average new COVID-19 cases about 2 weeks ago. That includes Florida, where new infections in the state reached more than 2,000 on Saturday and Sunday. A former FDA commissioner says some of the outbreaks shouldn't be surprising.
It's like Texas, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, where you see those outbreaks right now, never really reduced the number of cases substantially. They had spread, it was persistent, and now it's flaring up.
Cases at Texas Medical Center in Houston, one of the largest medical centers in the world, have risen an average of 3% per day since Memorial Day. President Trump tweeted today the media is trying to shame him from holding a rally in Tulsa this weekend. The president said almost 1 million people requested tickets. CBS News is learning the campaign plans to expand the event to 2 different venues. The Trump campaign has acknowledged there is some risk for people attending that rally. It is requiring ticket holders to sign a waiver saying they will not sue if they contract the coronavirus. The Biden campaign does not have any public rallies scheduled at this time, but the former vice president does plan to accept his party's nomination at the Democratic Convention in Milwaukee this August. The American Red Cross is testing blood, platelet, and plasma donations for COVID-19 antibodies for a limited time. The new antibody test will determine if the donor's immune system has created antibodies to fight the coronavirus, regardless of whether or not they showed symptoms of the disease. The test will be conducted using a sample drawn at the time of the donation. Results are expected to be ready within 7 to 10 days of donating. Well, there's much more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, let's see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Looking for just the right thing to serve your family that promises to get rave reviews? We've got it, and boy, is it picture perfect.
When the doctor said Mama wasn't going to get better, we were shocked. We're not ready. How will we get through this?
A Grace will help, with kind caregivers who help you handle the tough moments ahead.
Hi, Andrew Larson here with Larson Home Services. Safe to say 2020 has been a year unlike any we've ever seen. We're so grateful we've been able to conduct business safely and responsibly and do our small part to keep Wisconsin's economy rolling. And we'd like to thank all of the homeowners who have chosen to make Leaf Guard the choice for the last gutters their home will ever need.
We looked at several different types of gutters, and we knew that we had problems with leaves. We have lots of trees around our house, and I'm the one who goes and cleans out the gutters, and I wanted to eliminate that hassle in the fall of cleaning the gutters, and Leaf Guard has done a wonderful job.
Love to hear that. Right now, your Leaf Guard gutter system comes with some great money-saving extras. Get up to $1,000 off, free financing for 12 months, and call before this program is over and get a $100 Visa gift card with your new Leaf Guard gutter system. Don't wait. Call now to schedule your free estimate.
This summer, get back to where you belong, along 60 miles of beautiful wide-open beaches, where family vacations have never been so much fun. With every sunrise and each high tide, the beach is calling you to raise your spirits, make you smile, and bring your family closer together. So stop dreaming and start booking, because we can't wait for you to get here. Visit Myrtle Beach and discover why happiness comes in waves.
Kindness makes a world of difference at the Century House. Donate $50 or more to the Second Harvest Food Bank of Southern Wisconsin and save more than ever before on stressless seating. Save at least $300 on stressless recliners and office chairs. Plus, save hundreds more with $200 off every sofa seat you buy. There's never been a better time to help others and fill your home with the unmatched comfort of stressless seating. Be kind and save generously at the Century House.
Are you behind on your mortgage? Is the bank threatening to take your home? Are you considering trying to get a loan modification on your own? Did you know that less than 5% of people who tried on their own actually got a modification? At the Mortgage Modification Helpline, we know the rules and regulations banks don't want you to know about, and we've helped thousands of people stay in their homes. So call the Mortgage Modification Helpline today.
Please call 800-631-7749.
Over the summer and right through the fall, we're all in search of meals that are quick, easy, and budget-friendly. So to help you out, we're sharing a recipe that always earns rave reviews. In fact, it's typically the first dish to go. It must be because it's so different, colorful, and downright delicious. We begin by crumbling about 6 corn muffins. You can either bake these yourself or pick them up at your market's bakery. We'll layer half of these in the bottom of a large glass bowl. On top of that goes a layer of pinto beans that we've rinsed and drained, followed by a layer of chopped green peppers in our homemade ranch dressing. And it doesn't stop there. Some thawed corn goes on next, followed by chopped tomatoes, bacon, and the rest of the crumbled corn muffins. Right before serving, we finish it off with more dressing, some shredded Mexican cheese blend, and a handful of sliced scallions. If this doesn't say come and get it, then I don't know what does. It's colorful, it's tasty, and it feeds a crowd. And no one will ever know how budget-friendly and easy it is to make. To get the recipe for our Mexican cornbread salad, simply visit our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a stacked fiesta way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, still ahead for us this afternoon, a sunny start to the work week. Hattie is here with more on a warming trend and when the rain chances return. Keep watching News 3 Now at noon.
The 17th Annual Madison Area Parade of Homes, exclusively sponsored by Nuns, featuring newly constructed homes in 5 of Dane County's most sought-after neighborhoods. The newest trends, tech, and designs. Visit MadisonParadeOfHomes.com for more information.
For years, iMart Express has provided quality eyewear and same-day service to your community. With sights set on the path forward, we continue to rally together to keep your future in focus. Get 2 pairs of single-vision glasses for under $40 and 2 pairs of progressives for under $80. We've implemented additional measures to ensure the safety of everyone that comes into our stores. We thank our local heroes for your dedication to our community. For more information, visit iMartExpress.com.
Feldco season is here, and the signs are all around us. Like free installation on all windows, siding, and doors, and no interest for 1 year. It's time to jump on that home renovation project and free installation, all from the comfort of home. That gives you time to make the most of your Feldco season.
Free installation ends soon. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Steinhafels is now open. Celebrate our grand reopening with amazing deals priced to sell out. We have the largest selection of furniture and mattresses at the guaranteed lowest prices, like this Lazy Boy rocker recliner rock bottom price $299.99. This Chase sofa or queen bed each just $699.99. Power theater sofa now $13.99. Plus take an extra 10% off all in-stock patio. Plus get free no-contact shipping. Hurry in to get amazing savings at Steinhafels' biggest grand reopening sale ever.
The 17th Annual Madison Area Parade of Homes, exclusively sponsored by Nuns, featuring newly constructed homes in 5 of Dane County's most sought-after neighborhoods. The newest trends, tech, and designs. Visit MadisonParadeOfHomes.com for more information.
Patty says things are going to get warmer and muggier in the next couple of days.
And Madison City Council will be talking about setting up a civilian oversight board for police. We'll tell you what they would be in charge of doing.
See you from 4:30 to 7 Tuesday.
Trust us to get it right.
To keep you prepared
when severe weather is on the way
and your family's safety is on the line.
Our team and technology are ready to help you stay safe.
Trust the First Warn Weather Team on News 3 Now. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Welcome back now. Let's take a look at the stock market this noon. The Dow down around 112 points. NASDAQ up 20. S&P 500 down 8 points. Q106 Farm Director Pam Yankee is here today with today's Ag News.
Hey, don't forget, today the application process opened up for the $50 million in direct financial assistance for the more than 26,000 farms in the state of Wisconsin. So do the Farm Babe a favor and help spread the word. The Wisconsin Department of Agriculture working with the Wisconsin Department of Revenue to execute this program. Basically, you have to have $35,000 in gross income on your 2019 tax receipts, the Schedule F, and no more than $5 million in gross tax receipts. So, again, take a look at that paperwork. Make sure you've got your banking account information next to you when you're ready to apply. And it's an all online application process. Revenue.wi.gov. That's where you'll see the application. That's where you'll also be able to get some of your questions answered. Revenue.wi.gov. If you need help, they've also got a phone number you can call, or better yet, talk to your tax advisor, your legal counsel, and have them help you with that. But the application process closes tight 11:59 p.m. June 29th. So please do make sure to get in there. You know, it's another casualty of COVID-19. Tractor pulls. There's a lot of us fans that are going to be missing that this summer. Badger State Tractor Pullers had a board of directors meeting, and they announced they were canceling all of their 2020 season. You can understand it when most of those tractor pulls are hosted by community festivals, county fairs, and the like. There's just not enough venues to get the season going. Greg Elsing, president of the Badger State Tractor Pullers, says what really hurts him are all the groups that use those tractor pulls as financial fundraising mechanisms, those fire departments, those 4-H clubs, and the Badger State Tractor Pullers traditionally present a check of about $50,000 to the American Family Children's Hospital at the end of their season. They're going to brainstorm on ways that they might be able to make that up. But right now, kind of tough to get much of anything going. I did hear from my friends up in Juneau County, though. They are going to have a June Dairy drive-through at Cattail Farms in Waniwak on the weekend of June 27th, 28th. I've got details at MidwestFarmReport.com. There's your update on food news for Monday. I'm Pam Yankee. Be safe.
Thank you, Pam. Hattie's here now with your forecast, and it's really a great start to the week out there, Hads.
It certainly is, Josh. Take a look at this live look from the Edgewater Sky Camera shot. You can see some cloud cover in the distance, but really overhead here in Madison, things are actually pretty nice. Speaking of those clouds in the distance, though, they may be dropping a few raindrops. We're seeing just a few green blips on the radar map to the west. This is well west of Dane County, near Lone Rock and Richland Center. Not anything to get too excited about, but just be aware that there could be a few light rain showers there. Again, they're likely not going to move much further to the east. You can see all that rain in northern Wisconsin has really fallen apart at the lunch hour as well. It did add up a little bit, a few spots picking up around ½ an inch, maybe slightly higher amounts with some of those stronger showers or isolated thunderstorms. But as far as accumulating precipitation here in southern Wisconsin, we've hardly had anything, barely measurable, with even those few showers that have popped up west of Madison. All of that moisture and warmth out ahead of a warm front that's sitting across Minnesota and Iowa. You can see the air streaming out ahead of that front, though. It did generate some of those showers earlier this morning, but overall, a fairly quiet weather pattern for the next couple of days for us. Take a look at temperatures. They are warmest right along that warm front and points to the west. We have 78 in Fargo, 82 in Fairmont and Morris. So western Minnesota heating up rather quickly. Contrast that with 60s and low 70s through central Wisconsin. Dew points are a bit of a story as well to the west. They're creeping up closer to 60 degrees. That means you're going to notice the humidity again right along that warm front and points to the west. Noticeably drier air in place here across southern Wisconsin, and that's good news. We won't have to worry about the humidity as we go through the afternoon. This is why our future track wind speeds and direction, those winds are from the southeast, so really pushing that moisture and keeping it to our west, keeping us under pretty pleasant conditions. Now, winds will be a little breezy at times, 10 to 15 miles an hour this afternoon, but nothing too terribly strong. The wind should diminish as the sun sets this evening. As far as our dew points are concerned here in southern Wisconsin, if you need proof that it's going to feel comfortable, take a look at these numbers. We generally start to feel the humidity when dew points are getting into the 60s. We will be well below that this afternoon. Our future track forecast model, again, hinting at just that isolated shower chance to the west. By the time we get to 2 o'clock, all those showers should be diminishing. High temperatures will be climbing into the upper 70s in most locations. Best chance to see any significant cloud cover will be right along the Mississippi River Valley and points to the west. Temperatures will cool down a little bit this evening. We should start tomorrow morning in the 50s under mostly clear skies. Here's a look at that extended forecast then. The upper air weather pattern is going to heat things up through the middle of the week, but then as we get towards the end of the week, you can see that jet stream dipping to our south. It'll get a little bit more unsettled around here, and that's when our chances for rain return. Here's that extended forecast. We're staying dry through late in the day on Thursday. It is going to be quite warm around here, but Josh, I think humidity isn't going to be terrible, especially through Wednesday. It should actually feel okay.
All right, yeah, the last few days of spring here too, the official spring.
That's true, yeah, summer starts on Saturday, I think.
All right, thank you, Hattie. Well, just ahead, Linda BOSCH from the BOSCH Company will be taking your plant and garden questions. The number to call, 270-9933. We'll be right back.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Hi, I'm Travis Ganser. Looking to update your bath, shower, or your entire bathroom? Ganser is the answer with Bath Creations by Ganser Company.
Schedule your free in-home consultation or visit our beautiful showroom on the Beltline.
A local family-owned business of 4 generations.
Power up with big savings and get 11% off everything from Menards. BOSCH has the power tools and accessories you need to help you get the job done right. From drill and driver combos, bits, table saws, and blades, you can trust that BOSCH tools will perform to your high standards no matter what project you're working on. Save 11% on all BOSCH power tools and accessories. Start saving with 11% off everything now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Hi, I'm Brian from McGann Furniture in Baraboo. At McGann's, our #1 priority is treating our customers right. We want your shopping experience to be fun and informative so you have all the information you need to make smart choices. We're shoppers too, and we believe in treating our guests like family. We always have and always will. Discover the difference at McGann Furniture in downtown Baraboo. You'll be so glad you did.
Any idea how fast you were going today?
You speed, you lose. Slow it down in Wisconsin, or we'll do it for you.
Though challenges surround us, life still goes on. There's still time to dream, still plans to be made. And if you're retiring soon, still deadlines to be met. We talk with people every day who need to replace their employer benefits when they retire. We can answer your questions too, so you can feel good about the decisions you make. For a retirement benefits checklist, visit us online or call Physicians Mutual Insurance Company today.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Ganser Company is proud to introduce 80 years in 80 minutes. We give you the skinny in 80 minutes to make an educated decision.
Infinity Windows from Marvin offer a lifetime warranty.
Remember, 80 years and 80 minutes from a local family business of 4 generations.
Welcome back this noon. Linda BOSCH from the BOSCH Company is on the phone today taking your plant and garden questions. That number is 270-9933. Hi, Linda.
Hi, Josh.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Beautiful.
All right. Well, let's get right to the calls. We are going to start with Janelle from Blanchardville. Janelle, what's your question?
It is about the rhubarb starters. If it shoots out a seed, packet, do we take that off so that the rhubarb plant keeps growing, or do we leave it on? What do we do?
Yes, when we start to get warmer, the rhubarb does start to develop seed heads, so you prune it off as soon as possible so energy does not go into that seed production. Plus, that area then becomes very bitter. You wouldn't eat that, so get rid of that. You can harvest a little bit longer, but eventually you stop cutting rhubarb about July.
All right, our next caller is Sylvia from Madison. Sylvia, what's your question? Sylvia? Sylvia must not be there. We'll move on to our next caller there. We've got Daryl from Stoughton's. Daryl, what's your question? Daryl?
I don't hear Daryl.
Daryl, are you there?
No, this is Paula.
Oh, Paula, well, what's your question?
I have a question about a dahlia. One of my dahlias that I've planted, the leaves are very, very limp. And I don't know if it's because too much water, not enough water, something else. The other two dahlias next to it are fine.
The other two dahlias are doing what, Paula?
Yes. I have 3 dahlias planted. Yes. One of them, the leaves are very limp. The other 2 look perfectly fine.
Okay. And if you've been watering them all the same, and if they might be in separate containers, but if it's limp, try watering it once. Make sure that it's not in a container. You want to have drainage. But if
it's not in a container, it's in the ground.
Oh, it's in the ground. All right. Well, then I'm concerned with the rain that we've had. I think that maybe there's some rot that is going on, and you may have lost that one. It may not regenerate if the whole plant is looking bad. Thank goodness it's just the one.
All right, we'll move on to our next caller. Who do we have on the line right now? Is there anybody there? How about now? Who do we have on the line right now?
Patsy.
Hi, what is your question?
Okay, I have a calla lily, and I have put it in the basement for 2 years and bring it up and it comes back. And so this year it's doing really well, but it's really getting full in there. And I was wondering, when do I need to repot that, and what do I do about that?
Well, if it's looking nice and healthy, this is actually probably a fine time to do that. You sort of treat it like a house plant since you've been overwintering it in the basement. Upsize it by a container that's about 2 inches bigger than the existing one, because you don't want to go a whole lot larger at any given time. And I much prefer containers that have a drainage hole. You have less likelihood of it rotting, especially since you put it outside during the summer.
So it's just still in a pot, though. So I need to just repot it now?
Yes, just repot it and put it in a pot that's about 2 inches wider than the existing one. So if it's in a 10-inch, move it up to like a 12-inch.
All right, that's all the time we have. Thank you for all the callers. And Linda, thank you and enjoy your day. We'll get a final check of the forecast with Hattie.
And here's a look in Platteville this morning. We're definitely looking at more cloud cover in southwestern Wisconsin. You can see that on our Queen Bee Radio Sky camera right there. A little cloudy in Platteville right now. Not a lot showing up on the radar map, though, as far as rain showers are concerned. Just a few isolated light showers at this hour. Those showers should continue to fall apart. They're not expected to make it to us here in Madison. Our future temperatures today will climb through the 70s in most locations. We should see highs in the mid to upper 70s here across southern Wisconsin. With that easterly component to the wind, it will be a little cooler along the lakeshore in eastern Wisconsin. Temperatures will cool down nicely tonight. We're looking at temps then climbing through the week, turning